This is Dominic and Maximum Threshold, and I have before me
Kent from Like a Storm.
This is the band to really check out, man. I saw them not too long ago. I saw them at Northfield at the Rock Scene with Steel Panther.
It was still on tour with those dudes.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, damn.
We actually we played with them in Europe too.
Oh, did you? Mm-hmm. I know they're huge over there.
They seem to be huge everywhere.
I know.
You know, everyone's heard of them everywhere we go. So it's good for those guys, man. I love those dudes.
How's it working out with you being on the road with them?
It's awesome. You know, I mean, the shows are just like, they're just nuts. You know, because it's like, it's a tongue-in-cheek version of what was happening in the 80s, but you still get the stuff that was happening in the 80s, you know, which you don't always get at shows these days, so it's like totally different from other rock shows.
Are you guys going to be playing with them next Saturday in Cleveland?
No, because we're doing Rocklahoma.
Oh, are you
going to be there?
You win, yeah. They're playing a rib cook-off.
A rib cook-off?
Yeah, a county kind of family thing. Oh, it's going to be crazy.
That's a disaster waiting to happen.
I know. And they said that they were told today to tone it down, and they were like, we're not doing it, we're doing our regular show.
That's going to make it worse.
Yeah,
if I were the people putting it on, I wouldn't have said anything to them. It's going to be so much worse now.
Can you imagine how it was when they were approached by the promoters? Like, hey, we got this really great, cool band we'd like you to check out. You know, we've heard some of their music, and you know they're bullshit. And they put on a really good show, which they probably heard. And they're like, okay, we're just going to roll with it without even knowing too much about it. Do you think something like that happened?
Someone at the Rib Cook-Off's going to lose their job.
Yeah, they are. You guys got a new one out here, don't you?
A new one what?
A new release.
We do? Well...
What sort of?
Well, we've had Wish You Hell.
Yeah.
And then I think we've got another one coming out I think Octane started playing it. It's called Become the Enemy.
Okay, cool.
So that's good, man. I mean, when you're in a band, you know, you get one song on radio and you feel like, yes, you know.
You get the chance to get another one.
Then you get two, now we're getting three. You just feel very lucky to get that opportunity.
And that's over on Octane they're pumping it?
Octane that started that one.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how's that translating like into record sales for you? Is that working out good?
Apparently there was a 600% increase in sales when Octane started playing it.
Now I guess that's a good positive.
I guess that's good, yeah. That's right. It'd be better than, imagine if it was like a minus 600%.
Oh, I know.
Actually, all the people that bought it started returning it once they heard it. No, it's good. That kind of thing is the coolest thing because this industry can be one that has a lot of like any industry, I guess, politics, who you know, people calling favors, or you can get bumped out of situations. But there's nothing more transparent than a song gets played and people like it enough to buy it, and so we're grateful that they do, and it shows that people like it. And
have you heard your own music on the radio?
Yeah.
How was that?
It's still really surreal every single time. My first thought is always, like my very first instinct, I'm always like, oh, I know this song. What's this song? And then maybe 2 seconds in, I'll be like, man, the singer sounds like Chris. And then about 3 seconds, I'm like, that's us.
That's it.
But you never, because you don't expect it. You don't expect to hear yourself on the radio, you know? So every time it's a trip. And it's really cool because Sirius goes up into Canada. So once I was driving home from a tour and it came on, and I was just like out in the middle of nature, you know, driving back to the city, and it comes on, and that's cool when it comes on unexpectedly, because when you're younger and you get your friends and parents to ring the station, you know, and then the station will be like, yeah, okay, we're going to play it in 15 minutes, and you'll kind of sit there by the radio waiting. Then it's a totally different buzz when you don't expect it. You're just flipping through and you get it. It's so cool.
For the people who are just listening right now, you want to tell them who you are and what you do in the band?
I'm Kent from Like a Storm, and I play bass.
Nice. Hear that, people?
Yeah, you got that, people?
There's a couple of things here. I want to let you get going. But how can people get a hold of your music?
Well, all the usual ways now. I mean, they can get a signed copy of our CD from our website, which is like-a-storm.com. They can buy it at the shows and we'll sign up for them. We always come out after our set or at the end of the night, depending on what we can do at the venue. But we always come out and make sure we sign everything for everyone, because we know that we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for people buying stuff. And otherwise, you know, it's on iTunes, Amazon, all that kind. kind of thing. So,
And what's your website?
like-a-storm.com.
That's creative.
We got really creative with the name. Yeah.
Can you do us a quick favor?
Sure.
Can you do a promo ID for our radio show? Say your name, the band you're with. You're listening to Maximum Threshold, and throw something crazy out at the end of it. And don't put no thought into this.
This is Kent from Like a Storm, and you're listening to Maximum Threshold worldwide, I read, so that means you'll be getting it down there in New Zealand too, so check it out.
Right. One more question. How has Richard Simmons influenced you?
Isn't that obvious? Dress, hairstyle, way of life. I want to say fitness routine, but I don't exercise.
What
about yourself?
Maybe just being out there, talking with people, not being scared, overcoming things, obstacles.
Is that right? Did you have Richard Simmons on vinyl?
No, I didn't.
No? What about Gene Simmons? How's he influenced you?
He got blood on my mother's hand when we saw him in 1979 at a Kiss concert.
And you thought, I could do that?
I tried. It didn't work out so good. I could do the fire thing, but not as good as him, though.
Dude, I did that too. Have you done fire breathing? Yeah. Okay. How old were you when you did it?
Oh, probably like 13.
Yeah, isn't it the stupidest thing? I was thinking back on it.
15.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take out your eyebrows.
I mean, a kid, you teach yourself how to breathe fire. What's the worst that could happen?
Inhale.
What about J.K. Simmons? How's he influenced you?
Not too sure.
Have you seen the movie Whiplash?
I saw clips of it, but I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, it's awesome.
I know. I've been wanting to watch it, but just always something happens.
He's great in that.
I will check it out. I just got to find time to do that.
Right.
There's many times I was trying to look on YouTube for watching clips of it. I was like, I got to watch this. Then I got ADHD at times and squirrel, and I forget what I'm doing and doing something else.
Well, that's all the Simmons I know. I don't know who else to ask you about.
What works better picking up chicks, whiskey or chloroform? What is your preference?
Whiskey for me, chloroform for them.
That's right. It's all about yourself.
That's right.
Okay, Manny, I want to thank you very much for being part of this radio show and being with us tonight.
Thanks for having me, man.
You're quite welcome.